No niin, ja se on Heissuli Vei ja tervetuloa Hogwarts Legacyn 3. episodin pariin. Ja lähdetään jatkamaan tästä, mihin viimeksi jäätiin. Eli oltiin menossa tänne Dark Arts-tunnille ja
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Täällä on tämmöset jännät silmukat tossa. No niin, let's do it.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
No niin, sitten olisi taas opiskelun aika. Oho, niin.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
No, lähdetäänhän ottaa duelia vähän.
Levioso! Good ball. I know. Protego!
Protego. Those things.
Levioso!
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio.
Katsotaan, onko täällä mitään jännää, mitä voitais vaikka keräillä. Ei ne ole ainakaan tuolla.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Okay.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
No niin, jutellaan täällä.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
No niin, katsotaan, ollaanko me saatu mitään hyvää vielä. Niin joo, meillä oli niitä pre-order-bonuksia täällä. Katsotaan, meillä ei ole vielä mitään hattuja, eikä laseja, eikä mitään. Katsotaan, change appearance. Otetaan vaikka tommonen tuolta. Meillä pitäisi olla täällä se Dark Arts robe ja sit pitäisi olla tämmönen värikkäämpi kaapu. Onks meillä täällä jotain hattujakin? Katsotaanpa. On meillä peruskäppi täällä. Lasitkin löytyy. Hanskat. Hei, on meillä joku huivi täällä. Katsotaan vielä näitä. Katsotaan sitä huppua tohon Otetaanhan nää vekeen nyt nää hatut ja lasit ja muut hässäkät. Collectioneissa on jotakin. Okei, wand handles. Okei, tässä pystyy niinku jotain sauvan osiakin näköjään keräilemään ja sitten muokkaamaan. Charms Glassi. Sitten siis laittaa tää nyt seuraavaksi questiksi ja lähtee sinne päin. Mitäs täällä? Niin noin hanskat, mitä me ei kokeiltu vielä. Näyttää, että meillä on niinku uusia esineitä. Joten kyllä muistaakseni olisi pitänyt olla näitä muitakin juttuja auki, muun muassa täällä semmonen maski. Siinä hood on off, joo okei. No niin, aivan mahtavaa. Lähdetään kiiruhtamaan tunnille.
Revelio.
Of our fortune on the sweets trolley. Are you trying to bankrupt us? Put it on my mother's account, you say. Well, no more. I am cutting you off.
Jollekin mennyt tämmönen räyhäjä kirja näköjään.
Revelio.
Ois meillä täällä mitään. Okei, lähdetään yläkertaan. Meillä oli se toinen oppitunti siellä. Onko se vielä ylempänä?
Revelio.
On joo, se on vielä ylempänä. Mennään vähän ylemmäs, että opitaan noita loitsuja, niin päästään sitten tonne ulkomaailmaa taistelemaan. Siinä oli joo. Täällä on joku yksinäinen opiskelija. Minä voin näköjään jutella sille.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Revelio.
I have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
No niin, sit taas opiskellaan uusia loitsuja täällä. No, se meni aika helposti.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres.
Accio.
Relinquish your charm. Excellent. Stay. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. That's it!
Okei, joo, se pitää lopettaa se loitsu.
Very good! Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Joo.
Yes!
Accio.
Don't lose your composure.
Se on niin lähellä. Joo, älä viiti nyt, come on.
That is how it's done.
No niin.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Yes!
No niin, nyt 50 pointsia sieltä. Seuraavaan väliin pistetään.
Accio.
Tule. Ai. Se oli lähellä.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Hetki. Seuraavaan väliin.
Accio.
Noniin, come on. Joo, kyllä.
Quite impressive. Here we go.
Mä vähän tänne laitaa päin, niin saadaan tommonen niinku suora linja tosta. Tuleeko? Joo, kyllä.
Very good.
Piece of cake.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Okay.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
No niin, lähdetään katsomaan mitä professorilla on sanottavaa.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
No niin.
Revelio.
Eli meillä on joku special assignment tiedossa. Tää ei tänne vielä niinku opiskele tää yksi kaiffari.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Molemmat lähti menee heti kun
Revelio.
Joo, katsotaan side quests. Okei, meillä on niinku sivutehtäviä nyt auki. Täällä on main questi ilmeisesti.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
No niin, se oli nopea.
Revelio.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a Boot?
Revelio.
The Minister a Flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves to smack. She says it's a Boot. It's a Flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway.
Revelio.
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack. But you're all
Silitellään
in
kisua
trouble with
tossa.
Professor Black.
Yksi tyyppi on ihan liekeis tuolla. Katsotaan. What? Vau, monta kissaa täällä oikein jo. Mitäs juttuja noin on, mitkä leijuu tuolla?
Revelio.
Jees, hei, me voitais lopetella tää episodi tähän ja jatkaa ensi episodissa meininkiä eteenpäin. Kiitoksia hei taas kun kattelitte ja palataan ensi jaksossa. Se on morjens!